Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, let me share my screen. You getting any, are you in any trades right now?
Nah, the trades from yesterday all just hit break even.
You ended at break
And
even?
news is tanking down.
Yeah, I see that. It's but
More news.
uh what's his name?
At
Trump.
4 there is another red folder.
Yeah, and then Trump speak too. So there's a lot of shit going
Nah,
on today.
he was speaking. He
Oh,
was
he
speaking
already.
in the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, why does my what? Well, hold on.
Oh, he's speaking at
It says 8 p.m. So my
yeah
8
8
p.m. my
p.m.
time.
Uh, what a day, bro. Three red folders
Oh
and Trump
shit.
speaking 2 times. What the
Yeah.
fuck is happening, bro?
Yeah. So damn, it's gonna be a lot of chop probably going on. Oh well, we're gonna do what we can do. Let me wait. Can you see my screen right now?
Also, um,
I want to make sure you can see my screen. You can see it.
yeah.
Okay. So I do think it's gonna go back up though with the news at 10. Could be wrong, but there's some order blocks, some strong bullish order blocks that's keeping price from tanking like completely down. But we'll see after we get our levels drawn up what it looks like. So yesterday's low was 19,403. It,
Full
it's
board longs, bro.
Let me turn this yellow. So yesterday's low was here. It was really 19,403, but the banks and stuff they trade off of like even numbers. So this 19,400 is an even number here, and yeah, they're like on indices and stuff like that. They'll use like even numbers and shit like that. Forgot where I read that, but it was somewhere that they use like even numbers. So this one here, let's see,
Full board longs. No questions, bro.
we just might do that.
Nah,
Yesterday's
I'm pretty
high.
sure I'm not gonna take any trade at all.
You said what?
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna take any trade at all.
Yeah, we might not. I'm gonna give it until about 10:30. If I don't see nothing, we're gonna end the stream there.
Yeah.
But let me get to 10:30. I'm not. No need to trade every day. You won't see nothing. So that's probably best bet to not take a trade really. But we're gonna see what we can do. Like I'll still do the ideas out there for anybody that is trading, but I would say probably not to trade.
Four four red folders and Trump speaking 2 times.
Yeah.
What even is that, bro? Tomorrow we have another two red folders.
What's that?
And
What?
Friday we have another. 3.
What red folder is tomorrow? CPI, right?
And yeah, no, PMI and unemployment claims.
Oh, okay.
And then Friday is NFP.
Mm, Oh, if this breaks, man, that shit is it's done. So if this breaks here, god damn, that's a big ass drop. Let me zoom out. It might just flood like 5 or 6% today. So yeah, that's a nasty ass drop. So this level gotta hold right here. I can already see that like just by getting our previous day's highs and low that this is a crucial level right here. And if that breaks, then it's done. It's tanking the rest of the day. So we got our highs and lows drawn up. Let's turn that off. Let's start on the daily. Yeah, look, that's a nasty ass wick. So today might be a no trade day. Look at the daily candle. And remember what I said, like Wednesdays is when you want to start actually looking at the daily candle. Like Monday, Tuesday, you don't really have to pay too much attention to it. But Wednesday, once it start like developing more, that's when you want to pay attention to it. And this right here, this is a nasty doji candle. So it's probably gonna be a lot of chop going on. Let's see. So there's nothing really. This was already tapped into. This breaker structure. This was tapped into. See how it came down, came up, tapped it right here with this green candle. So this isn't valid anymore, which means if it comes back to it, it's just gonna push right through there and flood all the way down to this order block here. Um, the only thing I see on the daily time frame, actually, what's this tapped into? Let's see. So right here, let's draw this market structure break right here because there's no red candles that came in and tapped into it yet. So this is still valid right here, this market structure break. So we could draw that one up. Right here, 19,385. Let's turn that purple. So I know that's a daily. And then the only other thing I see on this daily time frame is this order block here, which I kind of already had drawn up from I don't know how long ago. But let's adjust it for now, like this. And then we can go to the 4 hour. Okay, so right here, this purple line that I've drawn up from the daily, you see how this red candle is about to retest it? Not just the wicks, the full body have to test it in order for it to not be valid anymore. So it's holding up right here. It's still valid until the body comes in and tap into it. Once the body taps into it, it's no longer a valid bullish area. And that's right here. This is that level on the daily time frame. So if you look at it from here, from the daily, you go to the 4 hour, price is right there. It's coming into it right now. So it's still holding up for now, but if it breaks, then price will go all the way down to this. Like this body have to push through there first. It looks a little different with the Heikin-Ashi candles compared to regular candles. This is where price actually is right here. These are just like liquidity, these wicks. So if that were to break, so we got another bullish area right here. We can draw that 19,165. Let's turn that blue. So if it were to break this and this, we would target this order block here because nothing would be stopping it once it loses this area. But I think like more than likely, if it loses this area, it's gonna break through this one too. So that's usually what happens. It'll break a previous day low or a previous day high, and then push through that 4 hour break of structure area. So I would say if we lose here, we're gonna lose this as well. But 19,163, if it loses that, it's targeting this. So we'll draw a rectangle here. That's all I'm really seeing for the 4 hour too. Let me adjust this right there. All right, let's look at the 1 hour. So the 1 hour broke that. So this, I'm gonna remove this purple line right there. Because the farther we go down, we can see price better on the smaller time frame. So I already tapped into it on the 1 hour. Tapped into there too. So right here, once we lose this, we can short it down to this market structure break for first TP, which is 18,926. Let me mark that up. 18,926. Turn that white. Oops. Move that back down. 18,926. Let's draw a rectangle around across this 1 hour order block right here. And we'll do this order block here. Let's do this market structure break on the 1 hour. That level is 19,485. And then let's look at the half hour. Let's adjust this box here. That's all I see for the half hour. We can do this order block here. That's another roadblock. Like for this, if it breaks here, then this price is, it don't have much room to run because this order block right here. So we're gonna draw that up so we have that in mind. If it breaks out of here, not to take longs too soon. So let's do this. So it looks like shorts have the best probability. See, because there's not much to stop it from this area down to here. And then if you're looking at longs, if you break out of here, you're gonna struggle right here. They'll probably chop around a lot right there. So shorts have the best opportunity. That could change with news, but from what I see so far, shorts, it looks like shorts will be the best move to go with. Let me adjust this order block here. Let's look at the 15. Let's adjust this to here. Get a more precise entry. See, this is where it'll get people with fake outs because they won't notice stuff like this blue box here. You can't see it on the smaller time frame, but if you went on like the half hour, look, it's right here, and so people won't notice that, and then they'll take longs as soon as it breaks out of here, and then get stopped out like, or they'll the longs will start to like deteriorate because right here you got a roadblock right here. It's just stopping from here. So it's basically like a fake out, break out here, and then come right back down. That's why you always got to get like your higher time frames, even though you're trading off of like the 5 minute or 15. You always got to have like higher time frames to show you how much room it have to run. So we're gonna leave this blue box here. This is a half hour order block. We can draw this 15-minute one right here. It's all this resistance to the upside, and then to the downside is nothing really stopping it. Let's adjust this here. And now I got the 5 minute. Right here, this blue box. This is that 15-minute order block right here. Like this whole thing right here. And if you're looking at this from like a 5-minute time frame or a 2-minute time frame, like here, you could actually take longs once it break out of this box up to here. But the overall trend is bearish, so you're going to be going against the trend and you'll be taking a risk. Go counter trend trades are always a lot more riskier than just trading with the trend, but if you do get it right, you can make a shit ton of money by catching it at the right time. So a break out of here, this 19309, that's where you would take it long, and you would be targeting this area here. It's 19399. So now that we got our levels drawn up, we just wait for the setup. Let me see.
Oh, okay. My microphone is my microphone good or not?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. You said the trend is bearish, but the higher time frame is still bullish in my opinion. But we have to put in a low, and that might
What
happen today.
what
Or
what time frame you're
I
talking about?
mean,
Four
like
hour,
that daily is
the
the
daily.
daily is still bullish.
The daily
The
is a
4 hour,
doji. That's a doji on the daily.
4 hour.
Let's see.
Oh, not on YM. NQ, you mean?
Yeah. Oh,
There's
okay.
no
Yeah, that's
doji
right.
on NQ.
Well, based off of like Heikin-Ashi candles. The
Yeah,
yeah. I forgot you use regular.
the 4 hour structure broke down on NQ, so but yeah, we're gonna like put in a higher time frame low, and then we're gonna move higher. That's what I'm thinking.
For both NQ or YM.
In both.
As long as we hold this area, like if we don't break below this 19260, it is technically still bullish. But once that's lost, like it closed below that on like the hour or even the half hour, if it closed below that, then it's definitely bearish. Because if you look here, you see how we're coming right into it. It didn't close below it yet, but if it does, then I'll definitely take shorts. But yeah, it is technically still bullish for now. Either way, we're just waiting for like the right opportunity. Either direction, don't matter. We're just waiting for the right setup. Um, let's see. We got any gaps that need filled? It's trying to put in a low on the 15. So yeah, if we could break outside of here, we can take it long up to here, 19401.
I'm on a YM long.
You already took longs?
Why? Yeah, but the YM looks better than NQ right now.
It always does.
Oh wait, no, the setup was also on NQ for me. But
If we can break outside of here, I'll take longs. But until then, I'm not in a rush. I've seen it happen too many times to where it just fucking come out and then just vacuum, suck it right back into here. So I'm gonna wait until we we get like a nice candle to come outside of here.
And we have open in 4 minutes. And directly after open, there's red folder again.
Oh yeah,
Fun, bro.
the red folder.
W market,
The next one is at 10, isn't it? 10 my time.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
the PCE price index. I don't think that does anything, though.
No, I was just say I don't think, at least that I know of, it don't really move it too much.
And we already got a big move of news, so there's no point to do that again. Here, we dropped 300 points from the previous news event.
Damn. So, yeah, a breakout or a breakdown. Either way, whatever we get first, if we break out of here, we could take longs. If we break down from here, we'll take shorts. This box right here is all you really need to know which direction it's going to go in, whichever one it breaks first. Oh, excuse me. It's trying to stay bullish. It don't want to lose this level. Anything that closed below here, because if you notice, none of these closed below it. Look, it's closing on it, and then you got a doji, 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 and then came right back into it. Nothing closed below this line right here. It's 19,259. If anything closed below that, then right here we're targeting. It's
Did
19,160.
anyone watch Trump speaking this morning?
Nobody was
What did he
listening.
say? Did he say anything?
Nobody listen to that old fool.
Did Did he say anything important? I'm curious, bro. Uh,
It might actually move too fast once it breaks out of here. That's a lot of consolidation around this
yeah,
area.
British Knight. He was speaking in the morning too, and he's speaking tonight again. He was speaking at 6 in the morning, and he's gonna be speaking at 8.
Damn, does he not get tired? Ain't he like
This
100 years old?
motherfucker is crazy, bro. He has no rest days, man.
So let's see, 19,108.
This market open is either gonna shoot up. Okay, it's not shooting up. It's liquidating everyone, bro.
That's why I don't try to rush into these trades. Like, I don't trust this shit. I want to
Yeah,
see it break either one of these zones. Like I said, whichever one it breaks first, that's where we'll take our position at. Whether it's upside or downside. 19,309 and 19,260. Whichever one of those it break, we'll take our position there.
okay, noon. Shooting down, you know.
Let's see what the 5 minute looks like.
Nah, that's a loss for me. I know.
Right here. So if we could get this one to close like this, we can get in on the next. Or matter of fact, we can get in on this one. So let's do 2. Hold on, let me look at the 1 minute. Yeah, so we'll do 2, and then we'll put our stop right. Let's do 600. Let's have a 600 stop loss.
This shit is waking all over the place, bro.
So right there, that was the stop. Stop out. So we'll do one more, but
US 30 is like down 200 points from the open.
we're gonna lower the risk. We're gonna do one contract. So it's not trying to lose this on either side. This whole box right here that we're in, it has to break either one of these, like here or here.
It's probably gonna range till fucking news, and then it's gonna do something again.
Yeah, we can probably wait until news. Yeah, I think shorts. There's no liquidity over here. So if it does break out to the upside, it's gonna move like super fast because there's like no liquidity here. That's gonna create the liquidity with that big move. Like if it just push out of here, that's gonna start creating liquidity. But if you look here, there's liquidity here and here. That's why I'm leaning more towards shorts because we got some that haven't been taken out right here. Everything's been swept right here. You see how it's just blank, like no liquidity here. So not this candle, but the next one. If it can close like this, See how we just keep on reversing. We need a candle that looks like this purple reddish one. We need one or two candles like that to close around this area. I tried to get it in on this one. It wasn't patient enough, so it stopped us out. So we want one or two candles to close right here that looks like this. This is like a strong bearish candle. Alright, we can enter on this one. Try this again. We'll do one contract. Oops. Enter here. And we'll target down to here maybe. This blue line right here. Right there. Or you can even target this liquidity right here at 19,197. You can target that if you want. If you don't want to hold for full TP, which is 19,165. So this would be TP1. And then this would be your full TP. Oh shit, I didn't even do the stop loss. Hold on. Oops. We'll do a 500. Which would be right here. 510, whatever. Same thing.
Stop loss, bro. What is that?
Oh, stop.
What is a stop loss? I don't know.
Only rookies use them. So you would have made your money back on this counter right here. If you want to hold for full TP, go for it. It's right here. We're 1,200. That'll be a $1,200 profit. You can actually move your stop loss above that candle that's printing right now, so you're lowering your risk right here. So now you're only risking 175 to make 1,200. So we had the right idea. I just got in too early on the first one because, like I said, this candle right here, this is a strong bullish or bearish candle. This reddish purple one. If you see that breaking outside of a key level, go ahead and take that trade. We just got in a little too early on the first one. Actually, I'm gonna move my TP. If it don't hit it, damn it! Fuck, it hit it. Oh well, $1,200 win. Fuck. I tried to. This is where I tried to adjust it to. Right here. This is the 4-hour level. Because remember what I said. Like if it breaks, normally once it break like a previous day low or something, it usually breaks through this as well, which is a 4-hour break of structure. So it's, yeah, it pushed right through that with the wick though. So that this one would have been an extra 600 on that one. Did anybody take any of those trades or both of them? First one was a 600 loss, and then the second was a 1200 win. Two trades and done. So even if you did lose on the first one, you're still up on the second one. I think that would have been like $600 or $700 profit.
Took the sell, win, W.
And, oh, somebody y'all took
Yeah,
the
this
sell.
shit can go lower, but
Yeah, I
we have
took
another news event, another red folder coming up.
that was
And if that news event is bullish, then yeah.
yeah, y'all took sales. Good. All right, so that's it for me. Two trades. First one was a loss. Second one was a win. So we're overall up. Uh, like I said, if it breaks that level, it's more than likely breaking this too, which it's doing right here. So what I said when I was drawing up my levels. Because oh, you know what? Let me end this before I go any farther. Let me end the stream, like recording.